Okay, this review is of a Japanese colouring book called Romantic Princess by, I apologise for the pronunciation, Yoshie Kondo. I got this book from Amazon Japan, dangerous website. So many gorgeous colouring books on there. From the UK at least, the postage costs as much as one colouring book, but then the postage only go up £1 or £2 for additional items, so great excuse. You really need to buy 2 or 3 colouring books to make it worthwhile. Okay, so this is the dust jacket. It's got a gorgeous partially coloured picture there, and the inside has 2 uncoloured pictures. However, the paper is very glossy, and it looks like it's not designed to be coloured. I think pens would slip right off then. I'm not sure pencils would be much better. And moving on to the book itself, the cover, it's got these gorgeous sort of white lines with pink background. Yet again, very glossy, not really designed to be coloured. The good news is that the pictures both on the dust jacket and the front cover are inside the book as well. And opening up here, we've got a beautiful coloured title page, and we come on here, and this is a list of contents. It's basically set out like a storybook where you've got short stories or chapters. Good thing is that you can get quite a sense of satisfaction finishing a chapter, and each chapter has only got 2 or 3 double pages and between 2 to 4 single pages. And coming on here, now this gorgeous picture here has got a lot of writing around it. Obviously I don't speak Japanese. I tried using a visual translator, and it looks like their colouring tips. Would really love to be able to read those. And then we come on to the first chapter. First chapter is Sleeping Beauty, and I can already tell this would be a very popular picture to colour. Paper is slightly off-white, I'm not sure if you can see that in the video, and it's very thick, and it has quite a nice tooth feel to it, so it'll probably blend nicely on that. I'm into some beautiful butterflies. This sort of where you've got the black background and white inside, that's quite popular in some colouring books. There's a few of these throughout this book. I'm not as big a fan myself, but that's probably because I haven't come across many before. So here she is pricking her finger. And then you've got this gorgeous door here, and all the roses and the prince coming to save her. I can imagine you can do some really gorgeous things with those. And already we're on to this next story, which is Cinderella. Got this gorgeous ballroom here. Got Cinderella in her dress on one side, beautiful dress, and in her rags on the other. And then we've got sort of random objects here. So you've got some jewels. I've seen some lovely jewel effects on YouTube. People do mirrors, crowns, gloves, famous shoes, of course. Love this sort of clock, sort of Mandela type style. It's got repeating pictures all the way around, which is lovely. And everyone loves the colour castle. Gorgeous castle with the sort of pumpkin carriage in there and fireworks. And on to the next story is the Snow Queen. You can see all this nice, I'm sure we can do some gorgeous effect of that, and jewels yet again. Love the colours sort of thing around Christmas time. Got some snowflakes, lots of snowflakes, and a cheeky little snowman in there who seems to be as big as a Christmas tree. And a lovely little reindeer here, beautiful pictures around the edge, and an angel. And then we get on to the next story, which is The Little Mermaid. The sort of way from the waves and things here reminds me of Lizzie Cullen books. There's ship in there as well. The mermaid and a prince. She's about to save the prince. And then we have a gorgeous underwater castle. Some beautiful fishes here. And we've got two mermaids swimming around. And here we've got a lot of things. We've got basically the same picture on both sides. One with the black background, one with white background, so I'm sure we can do some nice contrasts and pictures here. Now we get on to Arabian Nights. A gorgeous dress there. And there's Flying Carpet. Some genie and some, I'm sure it can do some beautiful things with these around here. Ooh, treasure trove. Beautiful. Beautiful birds. Now we get on to Thumbelina. So we've got lots of flowers here. You've got some quite big space that you can do some lovely blending and shading in there. And oh, insects of the world. It's actually written in English. So you've got lots of butterflies and some bugs. You can do maybe some sort of jewel bugs I've seen on YouTube. And this is an interesting one. They've done it as sort of like panels telling the story of Thumbelina. She is Mr. Mole. And we've got Thumbelina Cecina Flower, she's the princess now, marrying the fairy prince. Oh, Nutcracker now. This is what, oh, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous double page here. Love to colour that at Christmas. And we've got famous Nutcracker, of course. There we go here. It's a lot of detail on the pages, but there's also space enough for you sort of blending and shading. And then sort of Christmas feast here. And a little gingerbread house. And now we've got what looks like, at first glance looks like a repeating pattern. But if you have a closer look, you see some elements are not repeating. So like you have a clown up here coming out of the parcel, teddy bear, and a doll. And then if you look at soldiers as well, some of them have moustaches at random intervals. Now we're on to Swan Lake. Gorgeous pictures. Yes, again, same picture, one side on white background, one side with black background. You can have fun with like some gel pens and things on there. And we've got a lovely owl here. And a princess. Oh, I love snow globes. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous snow globes. Now we've got on to Alice in Wonderland. I'm a big fan of the Good Wives and Warriors Escape to Wonderland book. It's always nice to see another artist's interpretation. Some gorgeous mushrooms and the caterpillar. Lots of things to eat, to shrink or grow. A lovely little tea party here. If you don't have much time, you could just colour in one individual item and save the others for another day. There she is, Car's the famous Queen of Hearts. Lots of fun. And now we've gone on to the Secret Garden, not quite a fairy story, but a classic story. Lots of flowers and things you can do here. These lovely little sort of squirrels having fun there in a circle, and birds as well. And oh, just like we had the bug page before, we've got one with flowers this time. And laid out. And we've got some horses of trees and lots of little gardening treatments. And now we're on to Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream. So it's not quite all fairy stories, but it's a lovely collection now. Oh wow, look at those fairies. I'm going to have fun colouring those. And oh, Fairy in the Moon, that's a beautiful round picture. And that quite reminds me of Minnie Ross's style actually, where they've got everything inside the donkey. And back here, I used Visual Translator to try and figure out what's going on here. What's happening is it's a brief telling of each story by chapter. And get to the back. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed it.